It was too clear, too deliberate. He swung his legs off the bed, his feet cold against the wooden floor. The whispers grew louder, almost urgent now. "Tyler, come to the light." Tyler stood up, his hands shaking. He felt like something was inside his head, twisting his thoughts, urging him forward. The pull was too strong, too compelling. He stepped toward the door, his breath ragged. The whispers were almost deafening now, surrounding him, pressing in from all directions. Tyler moved toward the lighthouse tower, drawn by an invisible force. The room felt colder as he ascended the spiral staircase, each step heavy with dread. The whispers reached a fever pitch. "You can't escape." Tyler reached the top of the tower, his pulse racing. The light, the beam, was brighter now, casting a sickly, pale glow across the jagged cliffs below. It flickered erratically, like a dying flame. But as Tyler watched, it steadied, shining down on the rocks with an unnatural intensity. Tyler stood at the top of the lighthouse tower, his breath visible in the cold, damp air. The light flickered once more before steadying, casting its sickly glow across the coastline. But as Tyler stared at the beam, he saw something. A figure standing at the edge of the cliff. The figure was pale, almost translucent, with hollow eyes that glowed faintly in the light. Tyler's heart thudded painfully in his chest. The figure didn't move, didn't blink. It simply stood there, staring out at the sea. Tyler reached out, his hand trembling as he stepped toward the figure. But as he did, the figure seemed to dissolve into the light, vanishing into thin air. Suddenly, the whispering voices grew louder, more insistent. "Tyler, come to us." The shadows around him shifted, moving like tendrils, as if the lighthouse itself were alive, reaching out to claim him. The light seemed to pulse now, its beam expanding and contracting, drawing him closer, almost suffocating him with its weight. Tyler's heart pounded as he turned to run, but the door he had come through, the door to the stairs, was gone. The lighthouse had closed in, trapping him in its beam. The shadows seemed to close in on him, wrapping around his body like cold hands. Tyler turned back toward the light, his chest tight with fear. That was when he saw her, the figure from earlier, now standing directly before him. Her face was pale, almost featureless, except for the hollow black eyes that seemed to stare straight into his soul. "It's too late, Tyler," she whispered. Her voice was soft, sweet even, but there was a malevolent edge to it. "You've stepped into the light, and now it will take you." Tyler tried to back away, but his body refused to move. The light, the beam, pulled at him, drawing him closer. It was suffocating, overwhelming. "There is no escape," the figure whispered, her voice chillingly cold. "Once the light calls you, you belong to it. Forever." Tyler reached out, but his hand